So we're back at Pocono for race number 16 for tomorrow. I don't even know why. I can't say it. Andrew Rich, the 8 car, and Andrew Rich start on the front row. There's the full qualifying results. Looks like David Davison decided to skip qualifying and decided to start last. Okay, so race command any moment, and here it is.
Drivers!
Start your engines!
Now the engines are fired up, and the field is rolling off. So we weren't here too long ago. Yeah, Pocono is very close. It was closer back in the 90s. That's crazy. How does Pocono get such close dates? And now it's a doubleheader today for next year. So after Tony Newman win at Daytona, second win, he is now second in points, dropping Tim Randolph to third. Now the entire top three have all won 2 races. All the drivers who won 2 races this season are now 1, 2, and 3. Are they the big 3? Nah, I think it's still too early to call it the big 3. Just to say anyone's a dominant or anything like that. They don't have a big points gap. It's 85 points between Casey Nanko and Tony Newman. Newman and Tim Randolph is only 6 points. 4th place is Max Anderson. He's 121 points behind Casey Nanko. And Grayson Azevedo has dropped to 5th now. He has 139. Grayson Azevedo has the most top 10s this season with 7. Second most would be Tim Randolph with 6. Yeah, those two were going at it for a little bit. Hopefully the halfway point curse didn't get him. Grayson has been a little bit struggling a little bit. Daytona wasn't such a good race, but here we go. Pace car is in as we get set for the green. And the green flag is out. We're underway here at Pocono once again. I already see Tony Newman in the 26. Got passed on our last lap. That would have been his second win. Not Daytona. And he's already taken the 3 wide. He wants it back. Oh, super lag. For the 1 millionth time. Ryan Butcher in the 35. Down to the inside. Not gonna make a move on the 81. He hangs on a second. Ryan Butcher moves up to 3rd. Oh, Andrew Wilson nearly gets spun off the corner. Carter Friesen in the 11, finishing 2nd at Daytona. 3 wide. Andrew Rich in the wall. Nearly 4 wide. 4 wide back there though. 17 having issues. And look at this, man, taking it all the way down to the checkers. The checkered area, that part, and look at this. 4 wide into turn 1. And they gotta check up a bit as they clip the grass. Three wide here. 3 wide into 2. New Pocono, they won't be able to do it. It would cause a huge wreck and have like hundreds of cars flipping over. Move back up to the pack. The 8 car, oh, a little bit too high, but he hangs on to the race lead. No one on his inside. 17 back out on the racetrack, just hoping for a caution now. So the back and around the mid-pack are still taking it 3-4 wide. Most of them are now single file up front. He goes 35 again. He'll stay in 4th. Ryan Butcher in the 35. Not a good season. Coming off from a pretty good cup season. Picked up 2 wins, almost got into the championship 4. Fell a bit short. Joe Gibbs' car. Yeah, the Joe Gibbs team did not do so well in the cup. And there he goes. Trying to turn this season around. 3 wide. Nope. Here comes the 81. He's going for the race lead. So far, the 81's having a okay season. 14th in points. Has yet to win a race. And there he goes. First lead change of the race. 88 car falls back probably down to 5th. Here comes Alexander Rowe. He has yet to score a top 5 finish. Still in the top 10 in points. He's 9th. Losing 2. Oh, getting close there. Oh, trouble, trouble. Oh, that's going to be bad. Coming to the line. The yellow flag just came out. So Ryan Butcher is taking the race lead. In our first lead change of the race. First caution of the day. We'll take a look at the replay. Close call. That 36 of Stepanooks was heading for that pit wall. Anderson comes down. And it causes a wreck. Forces the 11 and the 16 to go down pit road. The 11 just gets into the guardrail. That's alright. I think Tony Green in the 3 car gets into Oaks. Let's be on the 36 instead. And I think he did hit the end of the pit wall. Look at the 11. Oh yeah, not the 3 car. Green had nothing to do with that. Here's a camera I don't really use as often. The chase cam. Quite a bit of damage on the 36. Might be done. Oh yeah. And man, Green was really close. Alright, one more time. Run the front cam. So he goes down to the inside. I think he was the only one who actually avoided. And well, I think the left cam would be more better, but okay. So our first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out, getting ready for the green. So the 36 is out of the race, and Al Legacy and I think Tony Newman as well. They both made unscheduled stops. Now they're at the tail end. So that caution saved Casey Nanko from going a lap down. Currently in 39th after passing these 2 on pit road. Alright, pace car is in. Green flag's out. And we're back underway. Here goes the 81 and the 43. 24 takes the top. A couple more behind. Also Diddy inside. And the 81 will retake the lead. Here comes the 43 car. 6 drivers have failed to score a top 5 finish so far, as Alexander Rowe has already mentioned. The next driver is Al Legacy, Matthew Logan, and Anthony Logan, Brad Cheston, and Drake Young. And there goes the 43. To the race lead with Andrew Wilson. There's a couple of guys take it too hard into 3, goes against the wall. Oh, here we go. Ryan Butcher gets turned right in front of the 24, and that's causing a big pile of Fisher up in the air. Another car upset. I think that's the 88, and a huge crash. Nearly going over the pit wall. No, he did go over the pit wall. Well, that's a first. Oh my God. huge wreck coming off turn 3. Now that's something we haven't seen ever at Pocono. Pocono's always known for its insane wrecks, usually off of 2, sometimes in 1, but never off 3. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. Alexander Rose, our race leader. I don't think our first Pocono event was like this. Ryan Butcher, he gets up against the wall. He was a leader just a lap ago, and then in this. Comes back down in front of the 23. And right in front of Grayson Vito. And then the 40 car. A couple of guys stacked up. He comes across the nose of the 98. That's what just launched the car in the air. The 88 as well, going upside down. Oh, I thought he was going to go roof first into that pit wall. And look at that 40 car go. Yeah, hit the roof hit the wall with the roof and then tip right over. And just a huge wreck just took off a lot of cars. Andrew Johnson in the 88 also up and over. See the TV2 cam, look at that 40 car. Lands on top of the 24 as well. A less violent flip for the 88. Just tips over and enters pit road upside down. Yeah, 98 car is definitely destroyed. Drake Young we see in a 22 also involved in another crash. The rookie just cannot catch a break. And 98 also caught quite a bit of air too. All 4 tires were off the ground. There's the 88 car again. Now Jamie Dawson, who won the first Pocono event, he just slammed both the inside and outside wall. And he just pancaked both sides. Should be alright though. See the 2 Budweiser cars involved. Al Legacy, his teammate Anthony Logan, see Green, Skylar Rush, Casey Nanko, Tony Newman, Brad Cheston, Blake Peters, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Travis Chapman. And take a look at this. This is a pretty fast prepared pit stop. Okay, maybe not in slow motion, but they just tore the thing right off and then got that car right back out. Okay, we don't need to review this. But man, what a wild one. What a big one. Oh, there we go. That was quick. So, our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are out, getting ready for the green. So that big crash only took out 6 cars. Well, 6 cars are out from the crash while everyone else continues. Yeah, some of them, or actually say most of them, didn't really sustain a lot of damage. Some did have to get their bumper, and not the bumper, front bumper, the nose, the hood. Yeah, they had to be ripped off. The 22, the 3, and the 90. But most of them just got away with either like a little bit of damage, sometimes a little bit more. Well, it looks like it's all good from here. So Alexander Rowe, the E43, is our race leader. Andrew Wilson, Jacob Davison, Frodemar Otts, and Noodles, your top 5. Race cars in, here we go. And a green flag waves, we're back underway. 99 to the 37, taking the top lane. See the 46 to the inside, couple others. Fuel up here up front. There goes the 8. Also for second. Might get ourselves a surprise winner. Here's Jimmy Potter in the 94. Moving up into the top 5. Tim Randolph in the 97. Recently we haven't seen him up front, I don't think. With the 2 wins, the 5 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. Dropped another spot. Looking for a 3rd win here. Joshua Cecilia in the 31. And he goes to the middle. Tim Randolph gonna go to the top. No drafting help here. 8 car making a move. Oh, the 31 taking it 3 wide maybe. Might go 3 wide for the lead. Jimmy Potter. No, not close enough. Alexander with the run on the outside. He'll hang on. going out of the groove. Car on the wall. There's a little scrape. Everything's alright. Okay, halfway to the checkered flag, Alexander Rowe. Still our race leader here. Fotomar and Jimmy Potter. Potter down to the inside for second. About to say first for some reason. Side by side for second place into turn 2. The inside line is favored. Into, opposed from 1. And Jimmy Potter to second. Jacob Davison in the 28 to third. A-car might lose a few more spots. So, leader in the wall. Alexander Rowe. And Jimmy Potter will take the lead. And he'll lead this lap. Tim Randolph aggressive again, taking it all the way down as far as possible, as far as he wants. Lower than anyone else. 3 wide, possibly even 4 wide. Almost. Oh, trouble! Oh, Wilson's up in smoke. That's quickly gets down to the grass. Very smart move. Able to get that car under control. Didn't keep it on the racetrack. There's no apron down the back straightaway, so just put it in the grass. That's a tough one for the 30. He's still searching for that first win. He's now down on the access road. Well, half the car is on the access road. Well, looks like today will not be the day for Andrew Wilson. Fall on the 12th. At the line, who led that lap? Still the 94. How close was it? A thousandth of a second. That's even closer than the win. And here comes the 28. Dover is probably still haunting him. And there he goes to the race lead. As the Fords now take over. Only one Pontiac sits in the top 5, then followed by 2 more Fords, a Chevy, another Ford, another Chevy, then a Ford. But I think that's to 11th actually. 30 car hasn't reached pit road yet. Now he has. We'll see what happened to him. Oh, Andrew Rich, he's in the wall. Oh, the 8 car down to the grass. It almost gets turned. Third car hasn't pulled in yet. And it's a header. Top 2 have pulled away from the big pack. Slowly working their way back up though. Five car's also been a driver, has been dropping back a little bit. Put on some pretty good numbers at the beginning, but now starting to fade. Here comes David Davison in the 1. He didn't post a lap at all. Here he is. Right there in the top 5. And remember, Oldsmobile has not won a race yet. And there's only 2 of them. Versus Buick, where there's only 1 of them. And Tony Newman's already picked up two wins. Guess the one wanted to stay at the back, and as of now, it looks like it's paying off very well. It'd be great if you were to win it. I'm not 1000% sure if that's ever happened. When I started to simulate qualifying, I usually just skip to the race and then Noah will post the time. But I need to look back on that. That's a lot of races, gotta look back. 28 still the race leaders are coming to 10 to go. He's gonna overdrive turn 3 and he's in the wall. 43 back to the race lead. Hillary Sanchez in the 37. Now 41st in points. Yeah, that top 5 finish, what it looks like to be a top 5 finish, cost him big time. And the 8 car now to the race lead. Here comes the 5 pushing his way through. Davison is several spots. I think it's almost outside the top 10 now. One car gets by him. Now, even though Sanchez is 41st, she has a 150 point lead over Drake Young in the 22. Now, that 22 is struggling overall. They're still in the race though. They said 28th. They'll definitely gain no points. No points at all. They just want this season to end. Our next series will be an ARCA series. Will be the ARCA series, but it'll be called Pro Racing Series. Here goes the 5 to the inside. Five and 17 both run the Chevy Luminous. 17, who has picked up the 2 wins and currently sits as the points leader. 5 car has been showing still some pretty good results. Not total opposites, as sometimes like that. Well, looks like it's a 5 turn time to shine. Oh boy, in the wall. Quickly gets off of it, but will lose a lead. Potentially 5 bonus points just given away, and the 2 also. You gotta lead those laps. No one else with mechanical issues so far. After the 30, Jimmy Potter in the 94 back to the race lead. Oh, trouble! Oh, just when I said that. Oh, are you kidding? And Tim Randolph now up in smoke. Another bad race for him as he goes down to the access road. I think the people, when they programmed this game at Papyrus, as Sanchez goes in the wall, David Davison, don't slide up either, he'll spin out. You have your mic hooked up. The game listens. They basically programmed for the game to listen. Either that or I'm just coincidence. Maybe it could have been. But it's happened so many times over the years. It's unreal. Jimmy Potter, Patrick Mew, Jacob Davison, and David Davison and Alexander Rowe. So that calmed the pack a little bit. But we still got plenty of racing left to do. The one trying to use the outside, don't think that's gonna work. We'll lose 2 spots here. Here goes Andrew Rich in a 23. Got a 5 in the wall, 43 in the wall. Not too much damage was done there. 6 laps to go. Jimmy Potter, where does he sit in points? 22nd. Yeah, another team that's been improving big time. 5 spots after Daytona. And a win after this. Where did they even finish in Daytona? Oh, they didn't finish top. No, they did 9th. They finished 9th at Daytona. About the previous race. Here goes the 99. Still continuing to search on the 94. Oh, 31st. Yeah, Michigan wasn't that good. But Daytona was. 3 wide. Andrew Rich taking it all the way to the bottom. 5 laps to go here at Pocono. It's still... anyone who's still a part of the pack is their race. Most likely will be anyone here in the top 7, top 8. Maybe a little bit further. Damian Fenton has a beat up back end, but he's still running top 10 here. Look at that thing. It's all wrinkled up. And he's still going, he's still kicking ass. Finished 13th. Not too bad of a run. And then Michigan win, and they go 3 wide. for third. And here comes Andrew Rich in the 23. Going for the race lead. 4 to go now. 0.03 of a second that time. And he'll get him. Here comes the 99 and the 10. The 10 car. Winning at Atlanta very early in the season, but been somewhat consistent. Looking to be the 4th driver to get his 2nd win this season. Chris Kyle sits 13th in points. Been hanging around there. The bottom 10 and around the top 15. Oh, there goes the 99. Alexander Rowe in the 43. Slowly working his way back up. See 2 slow cars, but we got 3 laps to go. It's the 24, the 90, and the 21. So, Jimmy Dawson will not be sweeping Pocono. Definitely going to be a huge win for the 23. Side by side for second. 10 and 99. 2 veterans going at it. And Jimmy Potter also getting into the mix. Alexander Rowe, David Davison, Jacob Davison, Cecily. Here comes the 5, the 44. They're starting to bunch up once again. Will it be like the first race? Or will it be even more wilder? 23 going high, but he doesn't hit the wall. Here comes the 10. 2 to go. So it was a camshaft on the 97. So a 34th place finish for Tim Randolph. 10 down to the inside. This time he has some help. And he'll take the lead into turn 2. Down to the outside. Rich in the wall. Here comes Alexander Rowe and David Davison. They come to the white flag. Don't need to worry about those lap cars. I'm pretty sure, very confident that we won't catch them. Into turn 1. Not making a move yet. Lap cars are in, or slow cars in 3. Rowe still hangs on the second. He looks to the inside. Maybe turn 3 is the way to go. Here they come. Into turn 3 for the final time. The 10 car. He's going to slide up a bit, but he keeps it off the wall. And off of 3, checkered flag is out. And Chris Kyle will pick up win number 2. And he'll be here at Pocono. So that's win number 2 there. 4th driver to do it. And Alexander Rowe finally gets that top 5. But of course he wanted that win. And David Davison 3rd. Jacob Davison 4th. And Patrick Mew gets 5th. Alright, so let's take a look at the full race results. Hang on, actually we got an interesting battle here and the car is smoking. It's a 22. And Grayson is video with the little crossover move for the last spot on the lead lap. He'll finish 32nd. 31st actually, right, Drake Young. This rookie just cannot catch a break. Another mechanical failure, but he finishes the race on pit road. And it won't show up what the issue is. Man, Drake Young just really wants this season to be over with. Alright, now we'll take a look at the full race results. So, Chris Kyle, the winner, saying the rest of the top 10. Maybe the top 15 too. Jimmy Potter 6th, Damian Fenton 7th, Chapman 8th, Froden Marat 9th, Cecily 10th, Tony Newman 11th, Andrew Rich 12th, Hillary Sanchez 13th, the 5 car 14th, and Lucas E 15th. Here's the rest of the race results. 33 cars finished the race despite that big crash. Just took out a few drivers. And that was it. But had 3 mechanical failures, but we don't know more than Drake Young. So it was Andrew Wilson, Tim Randolph, and then Drake Young. So, yeah. I should have tuned into that battle early with the 24 and the 90. They're actually going at it. That goes for the win. I'm surprised the 90 was able to keep up, having the whole front just torn off the front of the car. Oh, man. Alright, so that is it for today. I forgot what the next race is, but Chris Kyle is the winner, and I'll take you to victory lane.